करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूटे शयानम्
वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचारूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. This is such a great text. The more and more you read, the more and more you'll understand that there is no match to like Shri Krishna. What he is narrating to Arjuna is still right now also till date is applicable for all of us. I know that many of us have tried to read the text before the great Bhagavad Gita, but somehow we could not come to a point where we could. And today we have such a source, such a sangha in which all of us are being together, that we are learning it together and understanding it. Also, it does not belittle any other text in the world. Surprisingly, it doesn't say that I am the greatest. It doesn't belittle any other text in the world. It is completely telling you how to attain this dharma in your life. That is all it comes to. And you can see it from this shloka today. Na buddhi bedai janayet ajnanam karma sanginam जोषयेत् सर्वकर्माणि vidvan yukta samacharan. This shloka is actually telling you that a wise man, what is his, if he is, in karma yoga and he sees people around him who are not so wise, who are still living in agyan, what should he do? Should he tell them that, why are you living like this? Your life is useless. You have to come and do this or do that. There is nothing called as, to do something. He says, no, not at all. So he says, a wise man established in the self, Vidvan Yukta Samachara, a wise man established in the self, should not unsettle the mind of the ignorant attached to action, but should get them to perform all their duties, duly performing his own duties. So here he says that the wise man cannot unsettle the mind of the ignorant person. In fact, he has to become an example in that. Here he says that, if a wise man tells him that, for example, tells him that what you're following is a myth, whatever you're doing, like for example, you are attached to the body, you are just in avaran, your avaran is so, your wheel is so heavy that you can't see the truth. If a wise man is going to do that, and they shift there, he says that your grandfathers, your great grandfathers only followed this myth, and today I am telling you, come to me and I will tell you what to do. So if they are going to shift their trust from that myth without an experience, without a bhakti, without knowing that this is wrong, and they follow this, it will take few minutes to uproot even this myth. They will feel this is also a myth. So here he says that proselytization, you remember, is basically conversion. All the other faiths will want to convert from this to that, this to that. This book is not a book on which conversion or something can be based. It is only the way that you live your life has to come to a point in which you attain moksha. So here he says that na buddhir bedai, the people who are not having this particular understanding of all the people, the wise man should not produce ajnana, means should produce any kind of unsettlement in their mind. He should in fact become an example of karma yoga, and he should keep doing his karmas. He should just say that he should become a murti bhed, like he should become, kaise bolenge, he should become a He should become an emblem of example for them to inspire them to follow him. It should not be that he just, you know, like they just break up from their mind and they just artificially follow him. So na buddhi bedai janayed agyanam karma sanginam joshayet sarva karmani vidvan yukta samacharan. This is a very great book. If you understand this greatness of this book, he's actually here telling that there are all kinds of people and everybody is in their own stages. And here, if somebody you're going to go and poke them that you are doing wrong, you're doing wrong, he says nothing of that, no unsettling, nothing of saying that you're following a myth, your avaran, your mal is there in your system, nothing like that. Just tell them, just become an example. He will do those things and become an example of that. So this is, what inspired me also to follow Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji. Because first time when I saw him in the ashram and I had come to the ashram, I realized that this is not just somebody who is going to tell me to do things. He's actually somebody who lives those things, does those things, and that is why it touched my heart. And here Shri Krishna is also saying that if you have become Jnani, if you are in the path in which, yes, last time we discussed what is Ajnani and Jnani, who is an ignorant person and who is a wise person. The simple definition is a ignorant person identifies himself with the relative reality, with his body, with his breath, with his money, with his pride, with his respect, with his self image. And the Jnani here identifies himself only with the Paramatma, with the Param Gyan that he has, with the Atma Gyan that he has and the Atma that he has. He identifies and he knows this, that it is all of us are just like the leaves of this one big tree, and something is connecting all of us together. And he knows this also. So it is the absolute truth through which he is understanding. So he doesn't go out and tell these ignorant or agyani people that by you are doing something wrong, you don't understand, you should not do all this, you should not be in you should not be in this pleasures of the senses or this and that. He doesn't poke them. He becomes an example and an inspiration to follow. He just makes sure that all the people look at him and they follow that example that he is living. So he's saying that basically premature revelation of absolute reality can never be successful by a jnani. Right now, I want to reveal this reality to you. No, it has steps, and those steps have to be followed. And maybe somebody is taking one step at a time, somebody is taking two steps at a time, and the master or the guru knows which step you are in, and he will reveal it in that particular way. It is not one size fits all at all in this path of yoga. It is not one size fits all. Every single step is different and every single person is different.
नारस्कं वनमाला विराजितम् शङ्खचक्रधरं देवं कृष्णं वन्दे